Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are building something that feels like Copilot but in a text area. Watch this. I type a sentence, hit tab, and a Go suggestion stream in live right at my cursor. Tab again and accept it. Skip to dismiss. No button, just fast streaming autocomplete. We will wire up a ghost text overlay on the front end with a Vercel AI SDK and a tiny Next.js API route on the backend that stream completes from the GPT-4o mini. Let's start with the backend. Here is the full API route. Let's create a new route for the AI autocompletion. This is the entire backend for our AI autocomplete. One Next.js API route, no database, no extra services, just receive text, call the model, and stream the suggestions back. At the top, we import two things from the Vercel AI SDK. First is OpenAI, second is streamText. OpenAI wires the OpenAI's model. StreamText is the function that calls the model and stream the responses token by token. So the ghost text can appear live on the client instead of waiting for the full answer. Then we export an async post handler. That's how the front end hits the endpoint. From the request body we pull text, everything in text area, and cursor position exactly where the cursor is. Then we split the string. Before is everything left of the cursor, after is everything right of it. That matters because autocomplete isn't finish the document, it's continue from the exact spot. Next, stream text. We pass four important things to it: model, system, prompt, and mixed output tokens. We use GPT-4 mini as a model, fast and cheap, good for real-time suggestions. System, we tell the model it's an autocomplete engine, output only the completion, no explanation, don't change the punctuation, one sentence max, that keeps the suggestion short and upside. Prompt, we send the split context, before cursor and after cursor, then complete. The model sees exactly what the user sees. Finally, the maxed output tokens, a hard cap so we never get a paragraph when we want a phrase. Finally, we return result.toUI message stream response that converts the stream into the format that AI SDK's useCompletion expect on the front end. So the flow is client send text plus cursor. We slice around the cursor, model streams a completion, and client paints it gray ghost text. That's the whole route. Post in, slice at cursor, stream text out, the system prompt does the heavy lifting. We are not writing completion logic in code. We are giving the model tight instruction and letting it stream the answers back. Now let's build the page shell, the static UI before any AI logic. This is the complete page. I'm not writing Tailwind from the scratch here. I copied it layout and classes from the existing code so we can focus on the feature, not the styling. It's a simple full height page, dark background, light text, and the flex column. At the top, a header with a sparkles icon at the title. We call it as AI autocomplete. That's just the branding, not logic yet. Below that, a centered section that holds the instruction and later our input component. The instructions block tells users exactly how this will work. Type a sentence, press tab for a course suggestion, press tab again to accept it. Under that, a couple of starter prompts, things like React Hook let you, so viewer know that how they can try this autocomplete. All of this is a static text for now, no state, no API call. Alright, time to build the real piece, autocomplete text area component. This is a client component, so we start with the use client. We need browser API like keyword events at the cursor position. We import useCompletion for Vercel AI SDK plus some useful React reports. Same as the patch, I am reusing Tailwind class string I already had, so we are not designing styles from scratch here. Inside the component, three pieces of step. A ref on the text area. We need selection start to know where the cursor is. Text state, control input, everything the user has typed. Then the use completion, pointed at the route that we built earlier. it gives us the complete to a trigger request. Completion of the ghost text is loading in the set completion to clear or update the suggestion. Quick use effect. We'll talk about at the end. The heart of the component is handle key down. On tap, we prevent default, otherwise tap would jump focus out of the field. When you tap for the first time, there is no completion yet. It reads the cursor position from the rep, fallback to the end of the string, then completes the call with an empty string. The hook accepts that and pass the text and the cursor position into the body. That hits our API stream and the suggestion is back. On the second tap, if the completion exists, it append to the text and clear the ghost text with the set completion hook. User accepts the suggestions and we are good to go. Also, the escape will dismiss the API call. Let's go back to the complete page, import the autocomplete text area, and instead of the static text, let's use this component. Oh, so forgot to talk about and add the use effect. So we need to have the use effect. Whenever a text change, we'll call the set completion to empty. And why we need that? If the user keeps trying after a suggestion appear, the ghost text is stale. Clear it immediately so we can never show a completion that doesn't match what they wrote. Please also add this else statement, which is an important one that we missed in the earlier. Let's give this a try and see if this works. I type I am thinking and I press tab. I get the suggestion about what to have for dinner. Next I say I'm not too hungry. It gives me a suggestion, but I'm leaning towards something light and healthy. Then I say I do like eating pizza and press tab. It generates the result and gives me the suggestion, maybe a healthy pizza with plenty of veggies. In next episode, we will be creating an AI form validation. And what exactly this is a two-pass validation, Zod for instant syntax checks and AI for semantic meaning. So let's say if we type a company name and if the company name feels valid because the company name has the validation for Zod and AI both. Similarly, we have job title which has the Zod and AI validation both. So if we type something which is not meaningful, we see a warning coming from the AI. If I type a valid job title, it's gonna pass the validation. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you like the video, subscribe for more content. Thank you.